Well, today we're going to be drinking a lot of beer.
Too bad it's root beer.
Two bald guys eat stuff and talk about it.
All right, Dave and I have done probably 20 soda taste tests over our long period of doing videos.
Yeah.
Everything from new sodas to name brand versus store brand. Today we're diving into something that's kind of polarizing. It's root beer.
I've never realized that we haven't done a root beer yet.
Yeah, so a lot of people love it, some people hate it, so if you don't like root beer, you don't have to watch this video, but those people who love it, who really, really love it, you're probably going to disagree with what we're about to do.
Yeah, and a lot of people are set on one type of root beer because
Exactly.
of the taste. I'm that way too. I only like root beers that have a real crisp. Is that ginger root?
Yeah. Yeah. So today we're going to do a blind taste test. We have 6 brands that we don't know what we're trying. We're going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 10 and see which one the best tasting. In a blind taste test, again, you're probably clouded by your emotions a lot of time whenever you buy it. Now we're going to take the emotions away. This is just a straight taste test.
All right.
All right, number 1.
It's a good smell.
Ooh. Now for me, I'm going to like a sweeter root beer.
Okay.
Not something that's going to give me a headache, but still not something that makes you pucker either because
No.
of the licorice root.
This is a good balance.
I'm also looking for something that's going to be good in a root beer float.
Yeah, it has to dominate the overpowering flavor of the ice cream when it's blended. That one's
Pretty good start.
has a cream soda.
Yeah, I love cream
Taste to
soda,
it,
so
yeah.
I really like that one as the first go-getter.
Okay.
8.5. Yeah, we both went
Went
8.5.
8.5,
Just to
yeah.
have room to grow, but that one was really good.
I would have given it a 9, but since it was the first one, I wanted to
Yeah.
wait.
Number 2.
This one
Ooh,
has a weird smell,
smells like alcohol.
but it doesn't taste like it.
Do we mix it up with real beer? That's very syrupy.
Yeah. I think they got the recipe wrong.
It tastes like a fountain soda whenever there's a lot of syrup but not a lot of carbonation.
Yeah, it's like the bottom of the... I couldn't drink too much of that.
It doesn't
Very-
have that root beer aftertaste.
It's very sugary.
Yeah, it's sugar water essentially. Not a lot of carbonation either, which is kind of surprising for a root beer.
I gave it I gave it a 6.
Me too. We're copying each other on this one. Yeah, it's not your traditional root beer.
No, something different.
Okay, number 3.
Ooh.
It's a dark one.
That one's very molassesy smelling.
Ooh, it's spiked. Ooh, man.
Holy cow. That's like motor oil.
Yeah, that's ooh, it's got a kick.
Holy
Didn't expect
cow.
that for a root beer.
This would be good in the root beer float.
It's very overpowering though.
It's a
That flavor
little
is-
heavy for me.
what we've been drinking so far has been like Bud
Oh.
Light. This is Bud Heavy. This is that's a lot of root in a root beer.
Yeah.
Ooh,
A lot of different roots.
it's got a tang to it too.
It does. Man, I never tasted that powerful of a root beer before.
It's extra strength root beer. I'm gonna stay at 6.
I went to a 7. 4!
4. This one's dark too.
Now this one has a smell of regular soda.
Yeah, we're back to normal within the range of typical root beer.
I gotta get that last root beer out of my mouth first. Pretty sweet.
This is more like a cola.
It's a.
That first one that we had was a true root beer taste.
yeah,
This is
It smelled like a cola too when I smelled it. It's like a blend between cola and root beer.
right. Yeah, if you mix a half and half, this is kind of what you come out with, I think.
A suicide.
Okay, we'll move up to a 7 on that one.
Yeah, I went up to a 7.5. Still pretty good.
5. Ooh, smells licoricey.
Yeah. Dark.
Stronger flavor again on this one.
Yeah. But it's sweeter.
Yeah, not quite as bitter.
It's pretty good. It's pretty well balanced.
It's got a little bit of a bite, but more flavor than the cola one that we just had. I did like the creaminess of that first one that we had. Tastes a little
lot.
bit of cream soda. This one doesn't
Yeah.
quite have that.
This one is reminiscent of a cola again, but still has that root beer bite.
I would say that one would be pretty good in an ice cream float.
Yeah. This one's. It's tricky. This one's pretty well balanced.
Yep, 8 straight on.
Yeah.
Number 6, last one. Ooh, this one smells like caramel.
Yeah. Cream soda again.
Ooh. There's a slight like diet, not quite cane sugar aftertaste.
I'm getting a lot of the crisp root beer.
It is pretty sharp though, like a sharp cheddar cheese. This has a sharp root beer flavor. It's not as balanced as the one we just had.
No.
It's a punch.
It's a little more tart. Ooh, there it was. We're just talking about the root beer burps. I still stayed at an 8. Yeah.
I like the balance of that previous one we had, just slightly more than that one. So after trying 6 different root beers, we have a winner, and it's IBC, which is a favorite. That's the one we heard going into this taste test that's probably going to be the winner, and it was.
It's no surprise.
Yeah.
Crisp root beer flavor. It was still creamy.
Yeah.
And wasn't overpowering. It was well balanced.
I think I like this one. It kind of had like that cream soda flavor to it.
Yeah.
This was the first one that we tried too, which is kind of rare in our taste test. The first one is the winner.
And I see on the label they use cane sugar, so that's probably another reason I like it.
Made since 1919. So,
wow. And number 2 is another popular name brand, A&W.
Yeah, so it's one of the the cheaper ones you go into the store. It's on sale a lot of times, and of course they make it for the masses. So that's probably what led to that well-rounded flavor. Is having a balance between everything instead of being so sharp of a root beer flavor.
Yep. Made with aged vanilla.
And that one's been made since 1919 too. So both of these made for 100 years now.
2 bald guys eat stuff and talk about it.